Hello, hello, hello. I am jumping on here just for raw emotion. Um, every day I try to listen to something that ignites me spiritually. Okay. Um, I try to listen. It's this. I used to watch a lot of tarot readers. I must admit, I did. I did. And they used to be spot on too. You be like, how do y'all know that? Anyway, uh, I started listening to more intuitive things instead of tarot. So there are some channels on YouTube. I mean, it's this one called Intuition Tarot. Every time that thing posts a video, it be at least 30 minutes or more. I put it on my head. I find me like I'll get on my bike. That's my 30-minute workout on my bike. I'll get 6 miles in. Listening the things that it says. I'll be like, shoot, this is the best ever. And some things were said today that people think that they live inside their heart when they really live inside their mind. I do not use my heart a lot let me say, I don't use my heart for a lot of things. But I do use my heart to raise children. I use my heart at work because I am a leader. And I have a significant amount of people up under me. And one thing I'm not going to do is you come to work and I give you hell. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And even if you give other people hell, then that's going to make me focus on you. Where is it that I need to hone in on you to get some emotional intelligence and some awareness to go in? So you cannot be so hard on other people. Because the truth is, once we've done the work on ourselves, to see why people don't do the work on themselves is easy. Because you won't listen. You stubborn. You deceptive. You manipulative. You a lot of things that you think other people are. And until you have to wrestle with that bear of your own self, when you start dealing with other people, you deal with other people with kid gloves. Because you done dealt with you. You know you ain't all right. Good. You know that. But that comes with when you do the work. When you do the work on yourself, you become self-aware. And so you start making changes in your life that really don't have anything to do with other people, but have everything to do with you. Okay? And so I realize I allow my heart to be a slave to my mind. I don't want to do that anymore. Because when you do that, instead of building boundaries, you build walls. So I'm learning that walls are, I said you ain't gonna do, and I'm gonna pop. That's a wall. That's a wall. That's a wall. Boundaries are, that don't work for me. I don't participate. Thank you though, but that don't work for me. I've tried that before. No, no, I don't go over there. Oh no, I don't mess with those kind of people. No, they don't make me my best self, and I don't be my best self being around those kind of people. So I'm not gonna go. Thank you for the invite. Y'all stay up. Yeah, right. That's boundaries. This aggression, that's a wall. And I am learning to tear down my walls and replace my walls with healthy boundaries. I have a lot of walls. They about 6 feet tall. But I'm learning to replace them with boundaries. Healthy boundaries. Becoming, I even made me a playlist called Unfolding. And I put music on there that speaks to my becoming, my unfolding. I have songs on there that remind me of this is where you were. We don't think like that anymore. You have songs talking about the same thing that I want. It's just the thought process that I had to get that has been replaced with a better thought process for the same achievement, if that makes sense. And so, if I be honest, it makes me feel better in myself. It makes me feel lighter in myself. I sleep better at night. My fight or flight sensors do not go off really fast. It used to be a pew, but the sensors go like you caught him like a check engine light, like all the lights. You like, why is all these lights flashing, girl? Because you ain't okay. You need to check in with yourself, child. So everything I'm learning to send internally, because outside of me don't nothing really happens. Everything inside of me has to happen so that it can penetrate to everything outside of me. But if I'm expecting everything outside of me to happen while nothing is happening in here, wishful thinking. That's all you do. Wishful thinking. That's it. So I am encouraging people. Every time I see people, and I always say, go within. We all have an inner knowing. What does it say? And people like, inner knowing, something that you quietly always knew and was always right about. What stopped you from believing what you said based on what they said? I had this woman say, excuse me, ma'am, what'd you say? What? I said, there's an inner knowing, quiet inner knowing within yourself. It tells you when a person's lying. It tells you who a person is. But you have to get quiet in yourself so it can seem loud, because it's not a loud voice. Your inner knowing is so quiet. Your inner knowing is more than likely who you should be or who you may be unfolding to become. Very quiet, docile, and but I mean what I say. I tell you, I stand 10 toes down on that. But I ain't got to say it. And the energy that come with it come from a place of aggression. I can say it. And it comes from a place of self-love. That's where I am unfolding. I am becoming that. I've always spoken truth. I've never been a liar. Ooh, is the place it was coming from. Oh my God. Okay? I am changing, unlearning, and learning to be safe within myself. Courage, trust, all those things within myself, not outside of myself. I no longer look for safety in other people. I used to feel so unsafe with people. I had to realize safety does not come from them. Safety comes from inside. You can't keep me safe because you don't know what scares me. Only I can keep me safe because I know what my fears are. I also know how I can be cool, or I can come out of a bag on you. And I'm never going to be too healed for that. Coming out of a bag, baby, I'm never going to be too healed to come out of a bag. And what about that? Never going to be too healed to come out of a bag. You take me out, you take me through there, I'm going to come out of the bag. And I'm going to let you know I'm in business. And it may have some aggression along with that because I stand 10 toes down on what I said. Get away from me, devil. I mean it. So, that part ain't never going to leave, but the energy that I give it will definitely let you know I don't play. Because I've always let people know I don't play from the aggression. My energy is so raw. I don't want to be that girl anymore. I just want to be sit with me and my energy, my frequency, my vibration, and attract everything to me with the energy that and the vibration and the frequency that I put out. I have to be mindful of that. So that means I have to police my own thoughts. Baby, let me tell you something. You don't know nothing about yourself till you have to police your own thoughts. Because your mind will take you through there. And you gotta bring it back. Hey, girl, where you go? Why is you over there? What you, girl, come back over here. Come back. What are you doing? Don't do that. I have to police my own thoughts. And that's how I talk to myself now. I be like, hey. You can think whatever you want to think. And you can say whatever you want to say. I have the final say. And if I'm saying it's a no-go, and what about it? And you don't want us to go to war with each other, okay? Because we both the same people. Now let's not go to war. I say no. I'm not doing that. I don't want to be a part of that. I've been there, done that. It took all my edges out. I'm not doing that. So just imagine you having to do that with you. And then I got to turn around and do this with somebody else. The way my muscles in my back set up, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I just ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I'd rather just deal with me and fix me, because that's all I'm responsible for anyway. And my favorite author has a new book out. It's called Spiritual Hygiene by Iyanla Vanzant. I must admit, this woman have taken me on the journey of my life from the time she published a book and I started reading it at 19, 20. The level of growth I've been able to obtain from this woman's books. And people knew I loved her too. So I've been to live shows and all this stuff with her on there. Her energy alone says become. And she has a new book out, and been looking at it and stuff. It looks like a very, very good read. Her books have always got me through. Her books have got me through the death of my brother, the divorce of my marriage. Her books have got me through not being able to have a child. Her books have gotten me through the complexities of life that you got to deal with, because it ain't gonna change. It is what it is. So every day, do something for yourself. If it's speaking to your own spirit, listening to something that excites your spirit, wakes it up, make it feel alive. Tell yourself you're going to do something every day, and do it. Change something about you that you never thought was possible. Put the work in to change it. I'm putting the work into changing my appearance. I am putting in the work to get this extra weight off of my body. And I have 20 to 25 more pounds to go. And I'm going to make this 25 pounds worth it. Worth it. Because I'm going to put in the work. Not only am I going to put in the work physically with my physical body, also mentally and spiritually, I'm doing the work to get Misty to where Misty needs to be to feel comfortable inside of Misty. So, hope this helps somebody. If you're following, one day if you just run across a video, I hope it helps. Because to work on you is your greatest work. Namaste.